Hello, everybody. This is Jason Robinson from Illustration by Design, and I am starting a new page for Nasser Rabadi's comic book, Secret Comics Presents. This isn't it. This is just me working on some, ink lines before I get started. And today, Nasser himself has decided to join us
for a few minutes.
A rare appearance. So say hello, Nasser.
Hello. Hello, everybody. I hope everybody out there is doing well. We've got 3 people watching. It's probably you, me, and one other person. So I hope our one viewer is doing well. No, we've got a few people here. We've got Aaron Johnson. Hello. We've got
cool.
I don't know how to say this. Is it she? It looks like she's pins.
She spins. Yes.
Oh, she spins. Okay.
Yeah. Hey,
cool.
She spins. Yeah. I'm trying to get my tablet up and running so I can actually see what's going on.
We've also got Andrew J here. Hello, Andrew J.
Yeah, Andrew J's here. Everybody, hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys had a great weekend and everything. Yeah, it was my birthday, so I had a really good weekend. And my wife got me a watch, so I never have an excuse for being late. So.
Yeah, as if you have anywhere to go.
Shut up! I got places.
No, I'm saying everybody's staying home.
I got friends. I hang out all different places.
Oh, so you're admitting you break quarantine?
We don't have quarantine. We don't live in Chicago. We live in a free state.
It's good. It's good to quarantine here, anyways.
Are you guys still in quarantine?
I have no clue at this point.
You never leave your basement anyway, right?
No, I mean, I just started a new part-time job, earlier this month.
Oh, good.
So that gives me the excuse to leave the house. So it's like go to work, go home.
It's
nice.
Awesome.
It's part-time, So I actually have a little bit, not a lot of time, but a little bit of time in the morning to write, and then once I get home, then I eat, and then I finish writing. So it sort of messes up my writing schedule a little bit because I got to get ready and get there during the time I normally would write when I'm unemployed. But it still gives me time to write a little in the morning, then write the rest when I get home. So it's not so bad.
Oh, good. Oh, and you have a new book out, don't you?
Yes, a new ebook called Locked Coffins. The paperback files. Let me refresh and see if they're live yet, because it's still in review. So it's just the ebook for the next probably day or two until the paperback files are up. But yeah, Locked Coffins. It's the prequel to my book Eternity.
Okay, cool. So you're a mod, so put the link to your book in the chat so everybody can go check it out.
Yeah, thanks, man. Let me open up YouTube here in another tab. I have it open on my phone, but it's gonna be easier this way.
Andrew J says, "Howdy, are those eyelashes?" Oh, wait, what are you guys seeing? Okay, sorry. Yes, they are. I'm like, what's going on?
Oh no, I think he was talking about the inks that were on your desk right when you went live.
Yes. What the heck? Where's my pen? Oh, here it is. Okay, I gotta go on. I'm on the wrong. There we go. Now I can see what I'm showing on the screen. I always forget that I need to be on StreamYard and not YouTube. You guys are like a few seconds behind us. So hold on. Let me zoom out so you guys can see the page I'm working on. Basically, nice. It is the opening page to, I think it's the third story in the book.
Yeah, I think it's the third one, yes.
Yeah, it's called Don't Open the Box. And so here's a splash page for that story. And
that was a fun one to write. I don't know where the idea came from.
I don't know, some twisted recess in your brain. Yeah, it's been fun drawing it so far. Hopefully.
Aaron Johnson says, "Can you give me a tip on how to get better at drawing?"
Let's see. get better at drawings. Practice, and use references. Always use references. Don't just try to make up stuff in your head, because even if you think something looks correct, when you look at a reference, you'll realize how off you are. Like, for instance, these birds here, these dove at the top. I have a pretty rough idea of what birds look like, but if I drew this without looking at reference, it wouldn't look this good.
Yeah.
It would look
You
crappy. So
use as much reference as possible. Only make it up really if it's something like if you're trying to do like a psychedelic pattern in a background, or if you're trying to I don't know, something along those lines. Like if it's something you could that you're just making up, or maybe if you're trying to design an alien, you can make that up. But use as much reference as possible. It makes your life so much easier. And
yeah, I mean, yeah.
and I was just gonna say that every good artist you see has thousands of tens of thousands of bad drawings behind them.
Well, I don't, but other artists do.
Okay.
Yeah. We all do bad drawings. I try to minimize them though by only doing good drawings. But yeah. I mean, there's some things you after a while you won't need reference. Like if you draw people all the time, you don't need a reference every time you draw a new person. You know where the arms and legs go. You know how the fingers and the hands work. If you draw birds all the time, after a while you won't need reference anymore. I don't draw birds that often. There's a lot of things I don't draw that often, like cars and guns. So whenever I draw those things, I need reference. But if you're skilled enough, if you have enough practice drawing whatever, after a while, you won't need reference every time you draw it. But references always helps, especially if you're not familiar with something, or if you don't draw it on a regular basis. So I would say definitely use reference.
Jason, I use reference too when I need to describe something. I'll find for example, an abandoned car in the middle of the woods, or like something creepy like that. I'll find a picture of it and I'll just describe whatever it is I'm looking at as best I can. So I use reference too.
Yeah. But for you, it's usually plagiarism.
That's
not reference.
Plagiarism. That's not plagiarism.
I'm just teasing. Nasser does not plagiarize. All of his bad writing is completely his own. So,
right, especially because I've seen no movies and read no books, so I can't be stealing from anybody.
Oh man. She Spins says, never give your significant other a watch. Time will get away from you. Never buy your significant other shoes. They'll walk away from you in them. That's very
this is getting
depressing.
Sad.
That's very cynical. But Eric N. Boy says, words to remember. Okay. I like the watch myself. It's very cool. And I was able to accessorize it by putting a compass on it. So that way I never get lost. Yay.
When have you actually needed to use a compass?
Say again?
When have you actually needed to use a compass?
You never know, Nasser. I mean, I could get in a car wreck in some in the Everglades somewhere, and I might need to find my way out through the alligators and the massive spiders and snakes.
So compasses are probably have apps for that now. I'd imagine.
Yeah, your app only lasts as long as the energy in your battery lasts. So once that's dead, if you're stuck in the swamp for a week.
Well, I don't plan to go to any swamps.
Well, if you get lost in the wilderness of Chicago for a week.
Nobody survives out here for a week.
dodging bullets and coronavirus and all that stuff. It's dangerous. It's more dangerous in Chicago than it's down here. So yeah.
Quarantining actually made the death rate here go down.
What?
all the people that died here from corona is less than the people that died here from getting shot.
Oh no. Oh boy, She Spin says you're an introvert. When are you going to get lost? I get lost all the time because when I get up from my desk, and sometimes I'm going to the refrigerator and I get lost on the way back. So I need this compass. So it's like, oh, okay, my drawing room is northwest. So use the compass for that, just in case. You never know.
Jason, I realized you were right. Metropolis is on that box set I had. I didn't notice it before. I don't know when I'm gonna watch it though because my brother is in college, and so our schedules don't always match up. And so I think that movie's like 2.5 hours.
Well,
So
Nasser, all you have to do is just watch it, and then when your brother comes home, you can watch it again.
um, no, we like to watch movies together, and uh, typically it's shorter movies whenever we do.
It's a good movie though, Nasser. I mean, if you are interested in writing, watch that movie. It's
Oh,
a
well, I've heard a lot
classic
about
movie.
it.
Oh no, I don't have to mention it yet. She spins. I'm still young. Maybe one day I'll work my way up to that. But even then, I'll need a compass because I'll need to find my way home. All right, I'm going to start inking. But hey, Nasser, have you seen the new trailer for The Mandalorian season 2?
No, I
Have you
haven't.
seen season 1?
I haven't even seen season
Oh
one.
gosh, Nasser.
And I have Disney Plus. I bought it for
Nasser,
my little sister. I bought
Nasser,
it
you
for my
have
little
Disney Plus.
sister.
If you've not seen The Mandalorian, is that what you're telling us? Is that what
Yes.
you're telling the world right now that you have Disney Plus and you have not seen The Mandalorian?
Yes, I've never even used Disney Plus. I bought it for my little sister. One day she was like, "Can we get Disney Plus?" And I just said, "Sure."
Okay. And is she preventing you from watching it?
No, I'm just saying it's I don't even like to stream. It
You
must
don't
have a
like
Blu-ray by now, doesn't it?
it's not on Blu-ray, Nasser. It's a streaming service.
But they're not gonna put it out on Blu-ray.
I don't think so. No.
Oh, that really sucks. You're gonna
So
make me
you have to
stream?
watch you have to stream it and watch it, Nasser.
Okay.
There's no other choice.
Okay.
I guess you can wait like 20 years when they finally decide to put it on Blu-ray. By that time, Blu-ray will be obsolete, like
Yeah, by
eight-track
then
tapes.
Blu-ray is gonna be extinct, so enjoy it
Right.
while we can.
Everything will be streamed eventually, Nasser. It'll only be streamed. It won't be any Blu-ray to get. So you
Oh,
might as well
that's
get.
sad.
I
That's
know.
sad. So many movies never made it off of VHS, and so many never made it off of DVD. And
That's true.
uh, most movies you can't really find on these streaming services. So
Yep,
that's gonna
that's
be
true.
sad.
So I would say watch The Mandalorian now
Eventually,
because it'll never be on Blu-ray. It'll never be on Blu-ray. Never. I'm just saying.
eventually. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see
Also,
what.
be 90 and say any day now they'll put it on Blu-ray for me.
I think next we're gonna probably watch Beetlejuice.
Oh, cool.
Um,
You haven't seen
or
that yet?
no,
Oh my god. Oh my.
I've seen 5 minutes of it. Okay,
I
that's
gotta
all
be.
I've seen.
I gotta be
I
careful on what I'm inking because the stuff Nasser's saying is outraging me so much. My hand's shaking.
sorry.
He's never
That's
seen Beetlejuice.
that's probably what we're gonna watch next. Or The Hunchback, starring Lon Chaney, maybe.
Oh, good. It's a
Yes,
good movie. That's another classic. You need to watch
I've seen the
all of the classic
cartoon.
horrors. What?
I said I've seen the cartoon of it when I was little.
You talking about the Disney movie?
Yes.
It's not the same thing. Well, it's the same story, but there's no singing and dancing in the Lon Chaney.
Yeah, I think that's good. That's a good thing.
Yes, especially since it's a silent film. It wouldn't quite be the same.
I guess so. Um, but yeah, we were talking about Phantom of the Opera over on Facebook, man. That was a really good one.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, that movie is or are you talking about the book or both?
Oh, the movie. I bought the book 2 days
Yeah,
ago. I didn't read it yet.
yeah. The movie is just it's brilliant. Great movie. So
Yeah, I think last year maybe I tried to watch some version of it, maybe it was the 90s or the 2000s. I tried to
mhm.
watch some version of it, and I watched like 10 minutes of it, and I was so absolutely bored that I never tried to watch it again. And then
Uh-huh.
finally, because of course it has Lon Chaney in it, so I was like, you
Right.
know what, I'm gonna watch this Lon Chaney movie because I like
Mm.
Lon Chaney, and I saw a few of his movies on Turner Classic Movies when I visited my sister. There was Which
Mm-hmm.
ones? I have them over on Instagram. Which ones I watched? I think which ones did I watch? That clown one. I think it was like He Who Gets Slapped or something. That was funny. And then there was another one, and it I think also had to do with clowns or a circus where he's pretending that his legs don't work or something.
Are you talking? You're not talking about Freaks, are you?
No, no, a
Okay.
Lon Chaney movie.
Oh, a Lon Chaney movie. Huh. Okay.
Yeah, but yeah. So I was like, you know what? We'll watch this one because I wanted to watch more silent films and
Uh-huh.
Lon Chaney's in it, and it was a masterpiece.
Yeah. He's pretty skilled actor. Eric and Boy says, in Nasser's defense, he is younger. He's making some efforts to watch the good films. That's no excuse, Eric, because he's not 5. He's 23.
I didn't
So,
I didn't watch movies though until I was almost done with high school.
oh well, that's not my problem, Nasser.
And like you already know, most of these movies aren't on streaming services. I,
Yes, but
I I
they are
didn't know
available.
what good movies to buy. I was just watching whatever was on Netflix, which is trash. I hate Netflix. They have no good movies.
Nasser, how long have I been telling you about the Hammer films?
You know what I just saw on Twitter was that there's a new Hammer film collection coming out sometime.
Good.
I
Are you
think
finally going to
in
watch them?
yes. Let me see if I could find this and see what movies are on it. Um, how far back do I have to scroll on Twitter for this? Well, let me see if I could find it.
No, because yeah, some of you know I've been badgering Nasser to watch classic movies for forever.
I found it. Let me get this open.
And he's obsessed with more modern horror films like the Chucky franchise and Friday
Because
the
they're
13th.
great.
And I keep trying to tell him, Nasser, there's a century's worth of classic horror that puts those movies to shame. Watch them.
This comes out November 17th. I don't know how much it is.
Okay.
It's got some Hammer films from the 50s to 70s.
Okay. If it
Uh
costs an arm and a leg, don't get it. You can get Hammer films for cheap on eBay and on Amazon.
the okay, it has The Revenge of Frankenstein. It has The Two Faces of Dr. Jekyll, The
Uh,
Curse of the Mummy's Tomb. This one has an expletive in it, so I'm not gonna say it.
okay, don't say it.
Um, then there's one called The Old Dark House, The Gorgon, The Snorkel,
Mhm.
Maniac, Die Die My Darling, Scream of Fear, Stop Me Before I Kill, Never Take Candy from a Stranger, uh, Cash on Demand, The Stranglers of Bombay, The
Uh,
Terror of the Tongs, The Pirates of Blood River, The Devil Ship Pirates, The Camp on Blood Island. That one sounds cool because it sounds like a slasher movie. Yesterday's Enemy and Creatures the World Forgot, and those are the movies on it.
see all the classic filmmaking that you're missing.
I bet you haven't seen any of them.
I've never heard of any of them.
Yeah, they all sounded
Maybe a
like
couple of them,
they
but
all sounded like lesser known ones, which was
yeah,
what intrigued me.
yeah.
Um,
I mean, Hammer.
there are some other Hammer sets that I've
Mhm.
seen, but I just
Yeah,
haven't been able to afford them yet.
yeah. Well, eventually check them out because they're awesome films, and they're also hilarious. That's part of what makes them so cool because th- some of them I mean, I guess some of them were intentionally humorous, but others were unintentionally
And they found a million
funny.
ways to bring back Dracula.
They tried to minimize what?
So they found a million ways to bring back Dracula.
Oh yeah, of course. He's the most popular of the monsters. It's like Batman comics. Find a way to insert him in everything. Hey, Brad is here. Brad Ashworth. How you doing? Good seeing you.
Hey Brad, I don't see his chat yet. I think it's still gonna take a minute. Sometimes StreamYard's a little behind.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at the chat through YouTube.
Yeah, I closed it. I'm gonna open it back up.
Yeah. That's one of the things they need to improve with StreamYard. Their chat feature it lags quite a bit.
Okay, now I see him. As soon as I pulled up YouTube, it showed up on StreamYard. Hello, Brad. It's nice to see you, man. I like the progress you've been posting over on Twitter.
Oh, for a handyman.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. No, great book.
Well, I mean, it looks great. We can't say it's great till we
Well,
read
yeah, no, no.
it.
That's what I mean. Looks really good.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, but have you seen the trailer for The Mandalorian, the new one?
No, no, I
Check it
haven't.
out. You guys
No,
haven't seen
I
it?
usually I don't watch trailers because
What?
I realized a few years ago that trailers spoil the whole movie.
Oh my gosh, Nasser.
So no, so it just has to have and I just have to know like the tiniest bit about a movie, and if it sounds cool, I'll go see it.
Okay. Well, this looks cool. So what? So check out seasons 1 and 2. When you well, season 1 right now. Season 2 comes out in October. So
Hmm. I guess so. We'll
looks
check it
it
out
looks
eventually.
good. I don't know. I mean, do you like sci-fi? I don't know.
Um, it depends on the sci-fi. If it's like okay, I like Star Wars, but if it's anything ever along the lines of like Star Wars or Star Trek, I sort of stay far away. I like Star Wars, but I'm saying like all like the other franchises that try to be Star Wars, I stay away. If
Right.
it's something, I guess like sci-fi horror, like anything Lovecraft related or like The Thing, I really enjoy it.
Uh huh.
Most sci-fi I stay away from, unless it's something like I
About
guess
aliens.
well, yeah, I guess something or something like really like
So you like
like
sci-fi horror?
I like sci-fi if it's like very minor sci-fi. When it's like these people like
Uh
I
huh.
don't know going through space on their little ship and
Right.
like it's like that space opera stuff I don't really like. But if it's something
Okay.
really minor,
Right.
um,
What about
I get
Dune?
um I haven't really read
That's
it.
kind of space opera.
I haven't really read it though.
Yeah, I've never read it either, but I saw the trailer for the new movie, and I got the same impression I got when I saw the other adaptations of it. I was bored, so I don't,
Yeah,
I just don't think I'm a Dune fan. My dad loved Dune, but I'm just not a fan. I never read the book, so maybe the book's better, but
I
and
don't know,
maybe
but I've been seeing the book a lot when I've the last I don't know probably 6 months. Every time I go to a bookstore, there's
right.
suddenly like a big push for the Dune books.
Hmm. Yeah, so I'll probably skip that when it comes out. Because even when I watched the trailer, I mean, the only interesting thing I saw with the trailer were the actors playing the characters. You know, I had no real interest in the story itself. Um, so, eh, well.
We've also got Eric Hawkins in the chat. I don't know if we've said hi to him yet, but nice to see you,
Hey,
Eric.
Eric Hawkins, how you doing? Good seeing you. Very, very cool. Oh, yeah, Eric and boys talking about the vampire lovers. Oh boy, another classic. Don't watch that with your little brother.
Okay.
I don't know how old he is.
Well, he's only 4 years younger than me. He's 19.
Oh, he's 19. Okay. No, don't watch it in front of your parents.
Oh, we never do. I'm tired. I'm sorry, man. I know I probably sound like I'm falling asleep on
That's
here.
fine. Don't worry about it.
I took my melatonin just a couple minutes
Nah.
before we went live. I
That's just
took
about
it.
to
I
pass
took it.
out.
I took it before you offered me to come on. So I
Oh
took my
man.
melatonin, and I usually sleep at 10:30. It's
Yep.
9:55. It's
So
really
you work
close to
tomorrow?
yes.
What time do you go to work?
10, but I wake up early so I could come down here and write. Or well, I start at 10. I leave here at 9 something,
Uh huh.
um, but I try to wake up around 6 and come down here
Wow.
to the basement and write.
Sheesh. Wow. That's good though. You got to be disciplined. You want to do this stuff for the rest of your life. You know,
Yeah.
getting the
Yeah,
heck.
although having a job, with benefits isn't so bad.
Oh, isn't so bad. Yes.
Yeah, like if self-publishing doesn't work out, it's not a bad thing to
Oh no.
to finally start saving up for retirement,
It's
which
always,
is
it's
what I
always
just
good to
started
eat.
doing.
Yes, it's always good to make money so you can eat and pay your bills.
Yeah.
Having a steady income, there are worse things than that. So I highly recommend, you know, getting a job that can feed you yourself and possibly a family one day.
Yeah. So it's good to start saving for retirement and stuff. This will be the first time I've actually put money towards any type of retirement plan.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I've never done that before until
Hey,
now.
better now than later. Uh
I should have when I was at the bank, but I just
huh.
well, I think I had to be there for, let's see. Well, I think it might have been something along the lines of like I had to wait like a year first or something before I could open my 401k with them, and then I think I left like right around when I was becoming eligible for it.
Oh wow.
So,
Well, take advantage of everything your employer can give you. It's free money.
yeah.
Never scoff at free money because when you're 65, you'll be thanking yourself.
You're not 65.
No, when you're 65.
I know. I know what you meant,
Okay.
but I was just trying to make a joke.
Okay. It failed. Um, Eric Hawkins says, start young, Nasser. Don't wait. And he also says, we need a reality show called Keeping Up with the Rabadis.
Oh,
Oh,
that'd be so boring.
no.
That would be like everybody asking mom what she cooked today.
They'd only be watching for like, Nasser's like siblings. Nasser himself would be like Nasser in the same position in his basement, like doing Rubik's Cubes and like typing in his computer.
Oh well, I mean, my three older sisters don't even live here anymore, so it's like you
Oh,
got
that's true. You have like a whole slew of siblings who don't live there.
yeah, it's me, my little brother, my little sister, and so it's like it would be so boring. It would be my sister doing homework, or
Uh
my brother doing homework and then going to work, or it'd be me going to work, or me sitting here at my in my basement. It would be so boring.
huh. Oh man, it'd be fun though. It could be you like just eating food and staring at the camera for an hour.
Yeah, maybe we should go back to that.
I think those are your most popular streams.
They were. They would get 200 views. Now I do a
No,
drama. Now I do a
what?
drama stream. I get 100 views.
200 views?
When I got 200 views on eating streams, but
Oh,
then when I did drama streams, I just get like 100.
you know why? You were probably bringing in the ASMR crowd.
Maybe.
Just hearing you smack for like 45 minutes, chomping on ham sandwiches. It's like,
No, like I'm looking back, like the last like drama stream I did has like 162 views. So that's
uh,
like nothing compared to like some of those eating streams that would get like 250.
oh well. The audience is telling you what they want, Nasser. They want more cut chewing streams.
No, I can't do those anymore. I don't have any time.
Don't have any time. Don't you take lunch?
No, I get a 15-minute break. I'm only part-time.
There you go. Bam, 15 minutes.
No, 15 minutes. I'm catching up on what I missed. And
So
there's no hot dog place.
I'm sorry. What?
And I said, and there's no hot dog place
Oh, there's no
near
hot dog.
me
Uh,
because that's what I was eating in those streams.
mm.
What were you about to say?
I was gonna ask. Doug TenNapel has started to send out Earthworm Jim, hasn't he? Or not Earthworm Jim, but Bigfoot Bill too.
Yes, I've been seeing it on Twitter, and people are getting emails with tracking numbers. I don't have one yet, so uh, I don't have mine yet, but hopefully soon.
Okay. You guys hear me? What happened? My internet died. It wasn't you, Nasser. It was my internet. My internet died. Uh, and now I am having to reconnect everything. Give me a second, please. Please hold. Nasser, if you still have the link, come on in. You should still have it. So come back in if you feel like it. If not, I understand. But yeah, use the link to come back in. Well, what I was asking Nasser is if he had gotten the new Bigfoot bill yet, and I don't know if he has. I guess we'll find out if he shows back up again. But I apologize for that. My internet is sometimes spotty, and it goes out. So, we lost Nasser. The internet kicked Nasser for me. I didn't have to do it this time. So, yeah, Nasser now was mine. It does it every once in a while. Always at the time that I least expect or want it to, like when I'm live streaming. And, usually just like goes kaput for a few seconds, and then I just, I'm able to sign back on pretty quickly. But sorry about that. But again, if you want to come back on, please, just use the link again. Oh, he's gonna go to sleep, so he's not gonna come back on. I got you. I understand. Sorry, Nasser. But it's great having you on. Thank you for stopping by and taking some time to say hello to everyone. So we can catch up, find out what's going on with you. So you're so busy now that you're working again. So, but anyway, I am looking forward to the Mandalorian. I think it's going to be good, just based on the trailer, and I am looking forward to more awesomeness. I feel bad for Gina Carano. Is that how you pronounce her last name? Who's getting sort of like slapped around a little on Twitter for stupid reasons, but she's tough. She can take them. I'm not too worried about her. She will survive. But anyway, since I'm kind of boring on my own, I'm going to put on some music. Keep drawing. If you guys have any questions or anything, please feel free to ask. And I want to thank everybody again for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Please hit the bell for notifications of future videos, and also hit the like button if you would. I greatly appreciate it. Let's see. Music. Is it working? Oh, there we go. I won't make it too loud, but hey, Kinma's here! Yay, Kinma! Hey, how you doing, Kinma? Good seeing you. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Okay, let me fix. I'm looking at the computer because I wasn't paying attention before, and let me fix the settings so you guys can actually. It doesn't look like I'm drawing in the dark, which I'm not. I'm not drawing in the dark, but let me fix this. Give me a second. Okay, do that. Let me see here. Let's see. Let me see. There we go. That's better. That's much better. It's actually in focus. Focus is good. Okay, that's good. You guys can see that. Kimmer says, I'm well. How are you doing? I'm doing very good. Thank you very much. Just trying to get some of this work for Nasser's book done. Because we would like to relaunch it in the new year sometime. So, gotta get the drawing done first. Let's see.
Okay, boys, let her roll.
Sorry, trying to figure out exactly what I had planned with certain things. I see pencil lines. Trying to decide whether I meant to do that intentionally or if those are. I'm gonna guess if these just weren't erased.
Hey, you guys want to hear something? I can tell you what it is. What? Think about
All right.
Oh, Johnny there? Oh, Johnny? Look, I got an idea. Oh, Johnny? Look, I got an idea.
Let's see here. Let's see here.
Now, all over the country this month, thousands of people are going to summer camp. They awake every morning and go to sleep every night, playing the bugle. So the Alamite Brigadiers thought it would be appropriate to play Bugle Call Rag. Okay, boys, let her roll. Now, all over the country this month, thousands of people are going to summer camp. They awake every morning and go to sleep every night, playing the bugle. So the Alamite Brigadiers thought it would be appropriate to play Bugle Call Rag. Okay, boys, let her roll.
Hey, P Money, how you doing? I guess you're off from work right now, or are you still at work? Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good. Says no, I'm home now, starting my 2.5-week vacation. Oh, fantastic. Very good. I'm glad to hear that you are on vacation. Somebody says I leave for Ontario on Thursday evening. It was supposed to be our Florida trip, but obviously that changed. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you know, I live in Florida, but even I wouldn't go on vacation in Florida right now. I'm happy just staying home. Got to draw. Got to ink this border. This box. Border box. Box border. Box border. Huh. That's interesting. Looks like I measured wrong for something. Try this. Let's see. One, two. Okay, is that better? Looks a little better. Find my eraser. Okay. All right, that's okay.
Public Enemy number 3, 10 years ago, was released today from the federal penitentiary after serving 11 years of a 10-to-life sentence. To this day, the $250,000 in gold bullion involved in the original crime has not been recovered. Police officials doubt the gold can be recovered, pointing out that should the gold be found by traffic, the insurance company would have a first-class.
P-Money says, glad you're on, man. I noticed hardly anybody is on today. Actually, our YouTube circle seems less in streams these days in general. Yeah, I think a lot of people are just, a lot of people who do streams, that we kind of count on, they're, they're, after a while, they get busy with other stuff, or, it's just they don't have time to do streams. I mean, Mike, is usually very dependable with the streams, but he was doing drawn and quartered on Tuesdays, and he moved it back to Wednesdays. So so Tuesday nights are free now. So I figured I might as well do a live stream. I should have done one yesterday, but again, I had to sort of force myself to stream. So yeah, but everyone's got stuff going on, so that's fine. For me, it's just I know that if I have time to watch streams, I have time to do a stream. So I just have to keep telling myself that, and then just get on and start drawing, because I'm going to be drawing anyway. If I'm going to be drawing anyway, I might as well stream it instead of just making excuses for why I shouldn't be streaming. And I keep telling myself, it's like, well, you draw slower when you stream because you talk to people and your attention's distracted, and that's true, but streaming is part of the whole idea is to stream so people can see me doing the work, and so I force myself to stream. So that's good. That is good. Kill two birds with one stone. Stream and get the work done. All right. Eric Hawkins says, I haven't been seeing much lately either. Heck, I actually uploaded a video today, and I never do that. That's funny. Yeah, I still need to make and upload an unboxing video from a few weeks ago. I mean, I got Gary Shipman's Titan a few weeks ago, and I did an unboxing video right after I got it. I still haven't made a video for that just because it's just, I don't know. It's just, for me, making videos and stuff is kind of a headache, and so I keep putting it off, and before you know it, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks has passed, and but I did finally download it from my phone so I could start editing it. It's just I don't know. I gotta get over my YouTube, my streamophobia. I don't like or I guess YouTubeophobia, whatever it is. My fear of putting stuff up on YouTube. I don't know. I just don't get. I don't know. Need to get to a point where it's actually fun and not a chore. I guess is what I'm saying. Just keep plugging away at it. Now, let's see. Gotta focus on line thickness here. Trying to make this spatial line thicker because he's closer to the camera. Hey, Yash, how you doing? Good seeing you. Eric Hawkins says, I did an unboxing for Legends of Lone Wolf. I recorded on the phone and posted it from the phone. No editing. Down and dirty. You are braver than me. I definitely need to edit my stuff. If only to take out most of the ums and ahs out of it. There we go. Oh, Yash says apparently there have been 4 people arrested for starting forest fires on the West Coast, and apparently they're all linked to Black Lives Matter and Antifa. Yeah, I think there have been more than 4 arrested, but yeah, people are stupid, unfortunately. All we can do is hope that they get the book thrown at them, and that will sort itself out, hopefully. But nowadays, you never know. Yep. And no cursing, please. Sorry, Yash. No cursing on the stream in case kids are watching. How do I gotta work on this? That's okay. Yes, says, well, I did put a dollar sign there. I saw, but still. My mom might be watching, so I don't want to get yelled at by her. Like when I talked to her this weekend. Excuse me, pardon me. And Yash is going on about the election, the upcoming election. We shall see what happens. It'll be interesting. Make sure to make lots of popcorn on election day when you watch it. I'm sure it'll be entertaining. right, let's see. Eric Hawkins is looking forward to the debates. I'm sure they will be very interesting. Set your DVRs. I'm interested in finding out about that Joe Rogan debate, which probably will not happen, but that's the debate that's most interesting to me. Apparently, Joe Rogan wants to moderate a debate between President Trump and Joe Biden, a 4-hour debate, and Trump has agreed to it. I don't know what Biden has said or what his team has said, but I find that interesting. Huh. Try this. Let me try from a different direction. Interesting. Huh. P-Money says, I'm Canadian. I just have a hard time believing Trump will win. The polls seem to say he won't to me. Interesting. Polls don't always reflect reality, as Hillary Clinton might be willing to tell you from the last election. So we'll see. The only poll that matters really is the one on election day, the vote that takes place. So all the other polls are sort of people may or may not tell the truth in a regular poll. So they're much more honest when they're alone in a voting booth and are free to express their thoughts there. P-Money says, you may be right. Since I can't vote anyway, I mostly just say, they won last night? Okay, what's for breakfast? That's pretty much what we say whenever Canada has an election too. We're just like, okay, cool. What's the weather like? And you gotta wonder, says Eric Hawkins, who are they polling? Yeah, that's always important, you know. I mean, I do Gallup polling. I mean, I'm like a member of the Gallup polls. So whenever they do polls, they'll send me emails and ask me to fill out like a a, a survey. Sometimes it's like 2 pages. Sometimes it takes like half an hour to fill out. But they do that, a few times a month. So, they're contacting people, but they also do phone polls, which I've done. It's just, you know, but in terms of like the numbers of people and, do they pick so many from party X or so many from party 9, or I don't know. I think it varies from poll to poll. Like, I mean, I don't know how many libertarians do they actively poll, in these national polls. Who knows? P. Mike says, so they pick the same people to poll. Well, a lot of times they do. Like I said, I mean, I've been doing polling stuff with Gallup for probably a year and a half, 2 years, and because they asked me if I'd be interested in being a participant in the regular polling. I said, yeah, sure. So they do that. They also do random polling where they don't poll the same people all the time. So I think it's just it's a mixture of stuff. Like I said, I mean, I've had people like call me on the phone, um, asking me questions about local or national topics, and it's not that it's just random. They're just, I guess, picking names out of the phone book or whatever. I don't know if they have phone books anymore, but picking a name out of a hat and saying, okay, let's call this person, and and then they call to ask, like, what party you identify with, what ethnicity you are, things like that, your age, and you can choose not to answer. So Eric Hawkins says, I thought you had to ride a horse for the Gallup poll. No, you just have to be able to spell horse. And I passed with flying colors. They gave me 3 chances, though, so I got it right on a third time. Yush says you can't burn down the entire west coast of the USA and expect your party to win the election. That's common sense. I don't know. I mean, let's see who California, Oregon, and Washington vote for, and see if that holds true or if they don't care. So I don't know. It's like I said, it's going to be a very interesting election. Nothing else we can say that. Wow. Yes, says the smoke was bad here for a few days. I was actually coughing a little. Now it's gotten better. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Because I mean, it's terrible for people who have already have respiratory problems, asthma or um, whatever. So I mean, just a few times. I mean, Florida's never had anything close to what California is going through. But I remember years ago, we would have brush fires, and you could smell the smoke, you could taste the smoke, when you went outside, and it's very unpleasant. I mean, even if you're not in the midst of the fire, I mean, the smoke just carries. So P-Money says, I gotta spend tomorrow doing my least favorite part of a trip. Clean my house thoroughly before I leave, including emptying the fridge. Wow. You have to empty the fridge before you leave? Huh. Can you explain why? You're gonna be gone for 2 weeks. So is the food gonna go bad in 2 weeks? Because I've been gone for 2 weeks. I did not have to empty the refrigerator. I'm not sure I understand. Maybe I'm just not cleaning my house properly. That could be it. That could very well be it. I am just very lax with my house cleaning skills. But I am curious. Well, not all the the meat. Okay. Um, yeah, and the vegetables. Now I got you. Yeah, yeah. The meat. I usually just put in the freezer, and then I don't worry about it. I mean, I guess there's always a chance the power could go out, and then the meat will go bad, but that's never happened. So I don't I don't consider that a risk really if I have to be away for a couple weeks. But what you're doing is probably pretty smart, and I should probably bear it in mind the next time we leave for an extended period of time to make sure that the fridge is cleaned of perishables. It's probably pretty wise. Now, let's see. P Money says, I like throwing out the fridge every few months anyway. Wow. P Money is on the ball. I am like, I don't think I've ever thawed out my fridge, and I've had it for a decade. I'm like, things are still cold. Everything's okay. I'm just like, now I feel bad. I feel like I'm like really taking bad care of my appliances. P Money says it's not a contest. You do you. It's a contest now, P Money. It's a contest now. Thanks a lot. hmm. Let me check. I got to erase pencil lines so I could see what this actually looks like. Does that look okay? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, she says even if Black Lives Matter and Antifa nuked the entire USA, those hardcore liberals would still vote for Biden. I don't think they could. If the entire USA is nuked, then I think the election will probably be a moot point. They completely brain. There's no reasoning with them. Ruth says Jason is a typical male turning everything into a contest. Everything is a contest, Ruth. Everything is a contest. Uh, uh, uh. Excuse me. Why do I keep yawning? Probably because it's what time is it? Probably because it's midnight. I'm yawning. That's all right. I'm having fun. Anyway, that's good. That's better. It's a little better anyway. All right. Now to do her brows. Yash says that looks dark, like Bernie Wrightson art, sort of. Yeah, not nearly as good. I wish it did look like Bernie Wrightson. That'd be awesome. Or bold. Yeah, it's just I'm trying to, because it's a black and white comic. I'm trying to be mindful about putting in lots of blacks so it doesn't look like a coloring book. I want it to look like it's supposed to be in black and white. That means more hatching, more shading than I usually do in my art. So just trying to work it through. Yash asks, what do you like better, a really well-drawn black and white comic or a really well-drawn color comic? I guess it doesn't matter to me because color adds, I guess, more well-drawnness to a comic. But if a black and white comic is well-drawn, then I'm not concerned whether it's in color. So out of the two, I probably prefer the black and white one, just because I think it takes more skill to make a really well-drawn black and white comic. You have to, I think it requires more thinking of positive and negative space and darks and lights. So I guess I would say if I had to choose, I would choose the black and white that's well drawn. Because I look at stuff like like Bernie Wrightson's Frankenstein, and it's like there aren't many comics that color comics that can compare to that. So But at the same time, you see things like Havoc and Wolverine by John Muth, and who's the Kent Williams? Is that the other artist's name? And I mean that's fantastic too. So I mean it's like both black and white and color are both pretty pretty awesome when done well. Um, Yes says I think black and white is more evocative in some ways, but of course color looks great too. Yeah, no, I agree. P. Mike says Gary Titan comic supposedly is to arrive on Thursday right before I go on my trip. Hope that's true. Otherwise, I won't be seeing it until October. Ouch. Yeah, yeah. Hope you get it. So, and hopefully, well, I'm sure you either have someone picking up your mail or you're having it held for you until you get back. I would hate for all your mail to be sitting on your front porch and getting soaked. That would be terrible. P. Mike says, yeah, I can go to the local post office and tell them I will be gone for 2 weeks. Okay, cool, good. Hopefully they won't be cracking open your comic books and reading them while you're gone. It's like, how come all my packages are all retaped? I don't have any idea, but those comics were really good. Nah, they'll be safe. The Mounties would never open up someone's mail. So, it's Canada. Oh, hey, Humphrey Bear, how you doing? Good seeing you. Gary's away for the weekend. He might be. He might be. Gary deserves a break. Gary's been working pretty hard, so. Oh, but the girl who played Dr. Frankenstein's wife girlfriend in the Kenneth Branagh movie was hot. His wife or girlfriend? Is that? I'm trying to remember. I mean, was that Helena Bonham Carter? I can't remember who played his girlfriend in that movie. Frankenstein's. Humphrey Bear says the Bride of Frankenstein is so hot with those neck bolts. Yeah, the original one with the updo. Yeah, she was hot. I don't know about the I don't know about the one in the Kenneth Branagh movie. I mean, I remember him in it. I remember Robert De Niro in it, but I don't remember who played his girlfriend. Yeah, I think it was Helena Bonham Carter. Yeah, she's not hot. She's not hot. Yeah, she's not hot. I mean, she's always been kind of weird looking. Isn't she married to Tim Burton? Or was? She's been involved with a lot of weird people. Let's see. Ruth says, yeah, she's married to Tim, and Ruth says, yeah, she's been involved with weird people. See, Ruth is very smart. Like me, Ruth is very smart. Hmm. 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 Let me see if I can move this down a little. Hmm. Hold on. Let me readjust the camera a mite. Please hold. Okay, now if I start drawing here, can you guys see that? Yeah, you can see it. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Now, just find my pen. Ruth's seen a lot of Burton movies. Yeah, she's like Tim Burton's muse. Um, yeah, Helena's sort of hot. Okay, the one that played Mozart's wife in Amadeus was hot. I don't remember who that was. I mean, I saw Amadeus, but I haven't seen that movie in well over a decade. So I would have to check it out again to give a proper hotness assessment. Hmm. Hmm. Um, Somebody says, yeah, she's in her 50s. Speaking of classical movies, I have started watching a lot of old Hitchcock I've never seen before. There are some real gems. Yeah, some great movies, Hitchcock movies. One of my favorite old Hitchcock movies is what was it called? Foreign Correspondent, I think. Foreign Correspondent. Yeah, I believe it's. I think it's from 1940 or maybe 1941 or 42. It's from World War II, but really good movie. Another good one is Strangers on a Train. Very good movie. So I mean, well before Psycho and Vertigo, I mean, he made tons of movies. So I would encourage everybody to check out Hitchcock's older films. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. Um, Ruth is so impressed at your patience working so spending so long working on her eyes. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I like drawing eyes. I don't know why. Windows to the soul and all that stuff. But yeah, I enjoy it. So I spend more time on it. It's like me drawing faces. I enjoy drawing faces, so I spend probably more time drawing on them than I probably should. P. Mike says Foreign Correspondence is on my list to watch. I saw Strangers on a Train. I just saw Rope and enjoyed it, but I'm having a hard time getting through To Catch a Thief. What? That's a great film. To Catch a Thief is a fantastic film. You should not be having trouble getting through it. You should be going through it like like a lotto winner's money. That's how fast you should be going through To Catch a Thief. Yash has gone from Yash has gone from Helena Bonham Carter to Emily Compagno on Fox News. Okay, she's hot. I would say she's hot. And Emily Compagno, is that the brunette who's she's I don't know eh, I don't know. I guess she's attractive. I'm not that enamored with her speaking on yeah, no, it is her. She's on the five sometimes. I'm not that enamored with her speaking. It's that when she speaks, it sounds like she's trying too hard to sound intelligent, and a lot of times her sentences don't make any sense. She uses the wrong phrases and the wrong words because she thinks it makes her sound more knowledgeable, and it doesn't really work. Getting through it like a thief. Oh yeah, but I don't know. I just like that movie. I think it's just because I like the leads. Isn't that Grace Kelly and who's the other guy? That's what's his face? Cary Grant. Is that Cary Grant? I think it is Cary Grant. I think because I like the lead, it made it a lot easier for me to enjoy the movie. think this pen, this brush pen, is almost dead. Or at least it seems to be. Maybe I need to just whip it around a little, get the ink to the nib. Hopefully, I won't splatter ink all over the place. Yeah, this is this brush is almost dead. You see the sort of a dry brush look. Not enough ink in lay brush. So I'll have to go and refill that later on. Put that aside. Hey, look, I got a fresh one. Yay! Let's see if this one works. This one's also, oh no, this is good. This one's better. Yes, 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 yes. All right, cool. Dino Prino is hot in a girl next door plain Jane sort of way. Now, Dino Prino is definitely hot. So I don't think she's plain Jane. I mean, she's hot. Yeah, I would say most newscasters tend to be hotter than not, more hot than not, because they want attractive people for audiences to look at. At least when it comes to the women. The guys, they tend to be funny looking, more or less. All right. All right. P-Mine says, let's see, my current crushes are Lacey Chabert. You know what? It's weird. When she was young, when she was on Party of Five, she was just kind of weird looking. But I agree, because my wife watches Hallmark Channel, and when she's on, I will watch. When she's in like one of those movies, I'll watch it just because she's in it, because she has grown into a very attractive woman. Yeah, Lacey Chabert, and also what's her name, Danica Patrick, is that her name? She used to be on she used to play Winnie on not Growing Pains, but the Wonder Years. Another hot woman who I'll watch. Canadian country singer Kira Isabella, don't know who she is. Blake Northcott, the writer, the comic book writer. Okay, interesting. I remember I chatted with Blake Northcott, and I said to Ruth, "I'm chatting with Blake," and yeah, Ruth said, "Yeah, like you'd have a shot with her." See, Ruth is very wise. She's a very wise woman. You married well, P Money. So, Yash says, even though I can't stand her, I could tell that Nancy Pelosi used to be hot. She looks way better than the average 80-year-old woman. Well, Yash, Nancy Pelosi is 95% Botox and the other 5%, well, 95% Botox and plastic surgery. Not now. 75% Botox and plastic surgery and 25% cake makeup. So you take that off, she looks like the crypt keeper. So yeah, don't be too enamored with Nancy Pelosi. You know who's hot and who is older than Nancy Pelosi? Dawn Wells, who played Mary Ann on Gilligan's Island. She's still hot, and I think she's like 82 or something. I saw her in an interview. And I was just like, what the she's in her 80s? Holy mackerel. It's Mary Ann. She looked great. So yeah, if you're gonna be chasing after old ladies, chase after ones who are actually like hot, like Mary Ann. Eric Hawkins says, "What P Money? What about Canadian country singer Jade Maya? I don't know any of these people. One, because I don't know any Canadian singers really, except for Justin Bieber, and two, I'm not into country music, so I am missing out apparently on a lot." Okay, you guys can see that. I have to keep checking my computer. I have to turn around. It's like, can they actually see what I'm doing? Okay, that's good. Pimai says that Jade Maya does not ring a bell. Yash says, "Oh yeah, Dawn Wells is hot. She is hot. I don't. It's scary how good she looks. I feel cheated that I was not born at a time when I would have had a shot with her." I don't even know if she's married. I mean, I know nothing about her other than the few times I see her when she shows up on like a talk show or something. Humphrey Bear says, and 50% glue. Yeah, that goes into the plastic surgery. Let's see. I guess that's okay. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. Let's see. Mara Jade is hot, says Humphrey Bear. Mara Jade, is that Luke Skywalker's wife from the books? The fictional character, the one that there's no actual actress to portray her in the new films. I guess she's hot. I mean, all we really have are like artist renditions of her, don't we? So, or is this someone else? I mean, I don't know. I'm asking. Yes says Elizabeth Hurley is still hot and she's 55. Yeah, no, there were tons of women in their 50s who were hot. Tons. There is a plethora of hot women of all ages. So. Hey, Fly Fox Pro, how you doing? Good seeing you. Aha. P Mike says, okay, Fly Fox Pro is here. On an unrelated note, I have to leave. So I guess Fly Fox Pro and P Money are having some sort of internet tiff, and P Money cannot stand to be in the same chat room as Fly Fox Pro. Okay, I understand. I understand, P Money. That's fine. P Money says he's kidding. Hmm. All right. Let's see. Is this bleeding through? I gotta check. It's not bleeding through. Huh. Okay. It's not bleeding through. Now, should I try to use my... I don't know if I should. I kind of want to. Try to use my... I'm gonna knock everything over, dagnabbit. Kind of want to try to use my brush nibs, but I'm scared. Let's see, it's gonna ruin everything. It's gonna make a mess. This one's the hard nib, so I'll try this one. See if this completely destroys all my hard work. It's a good chance it will. And you'll be able to see it here live. Start recording. It's not too bad. Not too bad. This actually gives a pretty good effect. I like it. Cannot knock this. I cannot knock this. This is not bad. Not bad at all. Nice, thick and thin. Let's see. Oh, yeah. P-Money says, I hope Gary does a sketchbook with his collab drawings. It would make my daughter's year to see her picture in a book. Yeah, I think isn't that his plan? I thought that's what the plan was, for him to take all these drawings that he's collabing with and eventually making a book from it. That which is pretty awesome idea. I look forward to seeing that, because I love seeing how he takes drawings and then just dials them up to like 11 with his inking. It's very cool, very interesting. Jedediah Bila is the hottest Fox News anchor. Jedediah Bila. Oh no, gosh. It took me a while to remember who she is. Oh no, Yash, Jedediah Bila. Okay. Well, everyone's tastes are different, Yash. So that's fine. That's fine. I would not pick her, but I understand. Of course, bear in mind, a few minutes ago, you were opining on how hot Nancy Pelosi was. So, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. He says, "Yeah, I think so, Jason, but always doubts get in my head. Heck, a sketchbook or drawing quarter winners would be a great idea too. I hope that happens." Yeah, that'd be interesting. Of course, it'd be half filled with like Gary Shipman drawings, which would be hilarious. But oh, here it is. Yeah, I do like this harder nib, which is it's giving me a nice look. He says, "Hey, Pelosi's hot for her age, dang it." No, she's not. She's creepy. She's got that those creepy eyes, those creepy staring Botox eyes, that perpetual, it's just weird. She's so weird looking. Okay, gotta. Okay. Now, the thing I have to be careful with this pen is that the ink does not dry quickly. It takes some time for it to. I don't know what it is about some of these inks take forever to dry. Not forever. It doesn't take forever, but it just takes longer than I'd like. So I have to like sit and wait for it to dry. But the ink that I put in this pen, which is a carbon ink, platinum carbon ink, is very good. It dries very quickly. So as soon as I lay it down, even if I lay it down heavy, within seconds is absorbed into the paper, and I'm ready to just keep going. Like this other pen, this pen, these lines are still a little wet, so I'm still just sort of waiting. I'm just gonna start brushing ink over it. There we go. That's good. And that'll dry in like a fraction of the time. Now let's not judge someone based on their looks. Let's judge them based on the fact that they are soulless demon. Says Flightbox Pro. Yeah, I would not be quite as mean to Nancy Pelosi if she were, a sweet and nice person. She's kind of mean, or actually very mean, and so I feel far less qualms about being mean to her. You won't find me making fun of Mother Teresa's looks, because Mother Teresa was a nice person, and her looks were irrelevant. So, P. Mike says, "Make up for my mean comment, Flightbox Pro. I went to your last video and hit the like and commented on it." See, everybody's friends again. Yay! Yay! Everybody's friends. We're friends to the end. Ha ha ha! What was that from? That's from Child's Play. That's a bad example. Bad example. Black Fox Bros is being magnanimous and saying, "Thank you, P Money. I forgive you. When I go on a rampage, I'll kill you last." He didn't write that, but that's what he was thinking, which is good. It gives P Money plenty of time to hide. All right, let's see. Huh. I don't want to mess this up. Ah, dang. I need to work on my strokes. Either that or just slow down. I get real anxious and I wonder, it's like, is quick strokes better or is slow strokes with more control? I don't know. That's good. I don't want to mess it up. Which I will. Never underestimate my ability to mess things up. Let's see. Now what should I do with this? P Money says, Flyfox Pro, hey, everyone talks about Prime Minister Trudeau's looks, and he's a soulless demon. Wow. Flyfox Pro says, I think he's also a mindless demon. I think he's a my. I don't know. I don't know much about Justin Trudeau other than he's probably Fidel Castro's son. But that's mean. But I don't know. I always think of him as just like a pretty boy who got elected based off his daddy having been prime minister before him. So I don't know. I don't have a very strong opinion of Trudeau himself. Probably because I just haven't paid much attention to what he does. Other than blackface, that's I don't. And various dopey comments he's made about what did he say? He said something. He said a bunch of dopey things. So every once in a while, like he'll pop into the American sort of consciousness, and he'll say something that gets a lot of attention, and then we forget all about him again. So I don't spend that much time thinking about him. So I don't really know if he's doing a great job. He could be, or if he's doing a horrible job, as P Money seems to say. He's a soulless demon. Yash says, who was weird looking and unattractive? What? I don't understand you, Yash. Yash, you've gone from saying Nancy Pelosi is hot to saying Sarah Palin is weird looking and unattractive. I don't understand. Okay, this is another thing that makes no sense. Yash's wife is hot, but he's saying all these weird things, weird contrarian things about other women. I don't understand. You had enough sense to marry a hot woman, Yash, but you're saying that Sarah Palin is unattractive and Nancy Pelosi is hot. I don't understand that. He says, even though she seems like a cool person, I never understood who some people found her hot, because she is hot. Sarah Palin actually is hot. Nancy Pelosi is not. You're a very interesting person, Yash. I don't quite understand your thinking. Yes, you are a strange feller. You are. You're very odd. You're very interesting. Trudeau says P Money. Let's see. 3 ethics violation, a blackface scandal, praises Castro. Well, that is his dad. I mean, you don't expect him to say bad thing about his dad. Created a carbon tax, made our debt worse, literally gave millions to a terrorist killer. Okay, fair enough. I didn't know all that stuff other than the blackface and the Castro part. And now you know everything there is to know about Trudeau. That's it? Okay. That's all there is to him. All right, let's see. All right. Just trying to bring out that other pen again. I am liking it though. I am liking that brush nib pen. I might have to use it on a regular basis now. If it doesn't turn on me. If it turns on me and ends up completely screwing things up after lulling me into a sense of false sense of security, then I will have to once again consign it to the island of misfit inking devices. I just need to practice with it, I think. You know, it looks. Like I said, but that I'm dropping stuff. Oh no! Yeah, dagnabbit. Oh. I just finished reading the Batman Spawn comic Chuck Dixon worked on. Highly underwhelming. Is that the one that is that the one from the '90s where it ends with Batman throwing a batarang in the middle of Spawn's face? That one? I think they made a couple of them. That may not be the one. I think that one was drawn by Todd McFarlane. I think they made 2 of them, and yeah, I mean, I read those Batman Spawn team up books from back in the '90s. It's been a long time since I saw them. I mean, I have them, but I haven't read it in a long time. That's what I'm saying. That was Frank Miller and Todd. Okay, that's why that one didn't make any sense. It's Frank Miller. I'm trying to remember the one that Chuck Dixon wrote. And I can't off the top of my head. Yash says Sarah Palin is okay looking, but what is with her giant jaw? That's what I don't like about her. I don't see her as having a giant jaw. So I've never. That's one thing I've never noticed about her. I mean, she's always just seemed like a very attractive woman, especially for someone who's going to be vice president. I mean, what's her name is also very attractive, Kamala Harris. But I mean, Sarah Palin. I mean, that was one of the things that everyone was talking about, like how hot she was, because she is hot. Yeah, I don't understand you thinking that she's not. Well, I mean, other than personal taste, but you also, like I said, like Nancy Pelosi. So, oh well. Let's see. P. says, yeah, I still can't believe there was never a Spider-Man Spawn book. If it was drawn by Todd, it would make a lot. Yeah, I guess it would. But they'd both be in like the same poses for like the whole book. Yeah, but yeah, that's a little surprising. They never did that. especially back in the 90s when there were like everything was like either Spider-Man or Spawn or Batman. You know, those were like the three big kahunas back in the 90s. Who knows? They may make one. They may eventually make a Spawn Spider-Man team-up book. You never know. Spider, Spawn, and Batman. I need Spawn, Spider, and Batman. I need that comic. But you must understand, attraction is subjective and never objective. Yeah, I understand, but objectively, you know, you are in the minority of people who think that Nancy Pelosi is hot. Spidey. The Miller McFarlane story is better, says Fly Fox Pro. Yeah, I'd have to read the Chuck Dixon story. I don't remember it. I mean, I remember that they made a second Spawn Batman comic, but I don't remember anything about it. Let's see. Oh gosh, Eric Hawkins. Oh my gosh. Even though I'm not eating, you're ruining my appetite. He says, "Let us pray there was never a Pelosi sex tape revealed, released." Okay, Yash finally gets back on board with the rest of humanity, and he says, "Halle Berry is hot. Yes, she is hot. She can't act, but she's hot." I mean, she can act, but she's not a good actress. She's a C-level actress. She's pretty bad. Let's see here. Let us see here. Can you guys see this? I don't know. Maybe. Possibly. All right. All right. Fly Fox Pro says, "I'm telling you, this one is so generic and forgettable. It's like a Jim Lee costume." Oh no! Ouch. That's cold. Like a Jim Lee costume design. Actually, you know what? I did like his designs for the X-Men back in the 90s. I thought they were very good. I thought they were well done. And I can't criticize him for that. I loved his design for Gambit. I mean, his stuff in the 90s I thought was good, but he has gotten very kind of repetitive, tired, unimaginative. I mean, when those New 52 designs came out, I was just like, why are they all wearing collars? Like Mandarin collars. It was just weird. But anyway. Oh yes, Mila Jovovich. Oh, is a good actress. I won't go that far, but she is hot. I love Mila Jovovich movies, but I don't watch her movies for the acting. You know, I watch it because she's in it, and I can see her for 2 hours, and I'm very happy doing so. But she's not a great actress, and I don't ask her to be. I don't expect her to be, and I am satisfied with her not being one. That's perfectly fine. Let's see. P. says, "Okay, Jason, who's a good female actress these days?" I actually think Scarlett Johansson is actually a decent actress. She is. She's a very good actress. She's an excellent actress. Probably one of the best movies I've seen with her in it was What was it called? Lost in Translation, starring her and Bill Murray. Excellent movie. Very good movie. Another good actress, I think, is what is her name? My brain, I forgot. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Trying to remember her name. Um, I keep thinking Charlie for some reason. Charlize Theron. Thank you. Charlize Theron. Great actress. Gorgeous looking, but very good actress as well. So she's not just a pretty face; she can actually act, and she acts very well. She's a very good actress. Another good actress is who's also very hot. I can't remember her name now. British, blonde. She starred in Gone Girl, I think. But I can't remember her name. She's been in a lot of movies. She was in a James Bond movie back in the, I think the early, like 2003 or something. The one with Halle Berry. She was in that movie. She played a bad guy. I can't remember her name. Diane Keaton's. Yeah, she's been around forever. I mean, she's a really good actress. I mean, there are tons of great actresses. I mean, it's not. What's her name is a very good actress. I keep saying what's her name because my brain is a sieve nowadays. Kate Blanchett, fantastic actress. I think the first time I saw her was in, I think it was called Elizabeth, where she played a young Elizabeth I. Great actress. The world is filled with fine actresses. Where did my pen go? Every time I need it, oh, here it is. Every time I need it, I can't find it, and I find it. Yeah, don't fall. Lady Gaga isn't too bad of an actress as Eric Hawkins. I haven't seen enough of her acting to judge that. I mean, I know she did a good job in A Star Is Born. I'm not sure what else she's been in, so I can't really judge her acting right now. I mean, Madonna's been good in some things, but I wouldn't call her a good actress, because she's been crappy in other things. I need to see sort of a gamut of roles before I can decide someone is a good or weak actress or actor. The one who drives me nuts, says P Money, is Jennifer Lawrence. I think she's not a very good actress, but she keeps getting work. Yeah, because she's a decent actress. I mean, I think she's attractive, and she's very girl next doory. Dory, is that a word? Very girl next door-esque. I mean, she does solid work, and she's likable to audiences. Audiences see her. I mean, like Meg Ryan, like Renee Zellweger, years ago. I mean, they're actresses who you look at them and you can identify with them because they seem like the girl next door. They have a look that makes you think it's like, this is someone who I either probably know or can see myself knowing, and she seems nice. She seems nice on screen. She has a nice persona on screen. So, that brings in audiences, and audiences bring in money, and so producers and directors keep hiring her because they like money too. Flyfox Pro agrees that Jennifer Lawrence is not a very good actress, but keeps getting work. Ric Flair slept with Halle Berry before she was famous. Okay, that's weird. Of course, she denies it because it's Ric Flair. Well, then how do you know it's true? She denies it, and he says it happened. I mean, is there like tape? Are there pictures? Man, I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not. I have no idea. No one here is saying Brie Larson, says P Money, because Brie Larson is a terrible actress. Well, is she terrible? She's not good. Despite winning an Academy Award for did she win for Best Actress or something? I mean, I haven't seen her in anything that makes me think that she's a good actress. She's annoying and obnoxious. I mean, she gives the exact opposite um, feeling that Jennifer Lawrence gives to audiences. I mean, uh, Brie Larson comes across as what did Cecil call her? He called Brie Larson America's ex-wife. I mean that's the way she comes across. It's like a shrewish Karen who's obnoxious and overbearing that no one wants to spend time with. So, you know, some people like that. Some people might find that attractive, but generally people don't. I've never seen anything at all with Brie Larson, says Fly Fox Pro. Okay, well, you're very fortunate. I mean, I've seen her in a couple of things. I mean, I saw her in Scott Pilgrim, and I saw her in Captain Marvel, and in both she played a witch with a capital B. So and most of the interviews I've seen her in, she's acted the same way in general. So to me, she's not someone who I find likable or someone who I would rush to the theater to go see again. Oh yeah, she was. Yeah, she was in Endgame. She was in like maybe 5 seconds of Endgame. So maybe Fly Fox Pro didn't see her in that, or maybe did, and she was forgettable in that. She was in 5 minutes, and then she was punched out. She was literally punched out of the movie by Thanos, never to be seen again. Yeah, that's how forgettable she was. She was so forgettable that Fly Fox Pro completely forgot that she was in Avengers Endgame. And I don't blame him. I wish I could. I wish I could forget that too. Oh, okay. Let me think. Yeah, let me think. Bottom, bottom. All right. Not too bad. I like this pen. I'm liking this pen. The more I use it, I'm liking this pen. The more I use it. If I use this pen even more, I'll like it even more. Yeah, this pen is very good. This is a Tombow. Can you see that Tombow? And it's a brush nib pen. It's a calligraphy pen. It's a solid nib. You can buy these on Amazon, and they come in both the soft and hard nibs. This is the hard nib one. It's blue. The pen is blue. The soft nib version is this is like a hunter green color. So, but you can get them on Amazon. So I would encourage people to check them out if you are into inking. Flair gave a lot of details about how they met and stuff. His story didn't seem made up, says Yush. Even though he's a clown, he was hella famous back in the day, so his story is believable. It could be true. It could be true. But, again, he's a wrestler. And they make up stories sometimes, so it could not be true. And also, could be true. I have no idea. Fly Fox Pro says, I don't have to say a lot more about the way I feel about Ric Flair. No respect. Oh, okay. No honor. There's no honor among thieves in the first place. He put hard times on Dusty Rhodes and his family. I know nothing about wrestling, so I don't know any of the background story of these guys. About the only thing I know about wrestling is what do I know? I don't know. I know about the guys who end up going into the movies. I know about Hulk Hogan. I know about The Rock, and I know about Andre the Giant. That's the extent of my wrestling knowledge, which is basically zero. P Money says, "Okay, I should go to bed soon. Take care, everybody. Talk to you guys soon." Hey, okay, you take care, P Money. Eric Hawkins says, "I got both a hard nib and soft nib not long ago. I like them both." Oh, good. I'm glad. I've been kind of. I mean, I probably got them a year ago, and I have not really used them that much. I don't know why. I think just because I've been trying to focus on at least trying to get a handle on using actual bristle brush pens better. So I just haven't been using the nib pens a lot. But I'm glad that I'm going to start using them more, because it's giving me an effect that I can't that I'm not skilled enough to get with the brush pens yet, with these bristle pens. But I was able to get that effect very easily with these other pens, and I like it. Let's see. Dusty Rose, the second most recognizable athlete alive today, says Fly Fox Pro. I wouldn't know him if I tripped over him. Andre the Giant is actually the most famous wrestler in the world worldwide. Maybe it's Hogan in the U.S. though, not sure. I mean, they're both famous. I mean, probably Hulk Hogan is more recognizable in the USA, but Andre the Giant is very famous. Is Dusty Rose still alive? I have no idea. I need to pick up some ink for my dip pen, says Fly Fox Pro. I don't like the ink I have right now. Oh, get this stuff. Carbon ink, platinum carbon ink, Fly Fox Pro. You can get it on Amazon. It's very good. It does not clog your pens or your nibs or your brushes. It's excellent. And this is the ink that for my brain. Gosh. Elliot Fernandez uses, and it's based on his recommendation that I got it, and I started using it, and it dries really fast, and it's black, and it does not clog your utensils. So those are three good things that made this a must buy, and you need very little ink to lay down a solid sheet of black. It's great. Get it on Amazon. Platinum carbon ink. It costs, what does this cost? It costs $14, $15, and it like lasts forever. I mean, I used it to fill all my pens, and it doesn't take that much ink. Great stuff. Yep, black don't crack. Get the carbon ink. That's it. Eric Hawkins says, get the carbon ink. Jimmy loves it. I have some, but I haven't used it yet. Well, when you use it, you'll be very happy that you did use it. Just like I'm now pretty happy that I finally started using this pen. Fly Fox Pro says, wow, that's inexpensive. Yes, it is. It is fairly inexpensive. Hey, John Diller's here. How you doing, John Diller? Good seeing you. He says, evening, Jim. Good evening. And John Diller comes right at the tail end of this session, because I am about to close up shop for tonight. It's been a little over 2.5 hours, and I'm gonna stop for now. But this is what I've done so far on this page in terms of inking, which is pretty sad when you think about it. All I've done is ink tonight, this page, and this is all I've inked in 2.5 hours. Yes, I am quite slow. I apologize, but you had a chance to see Nasser, so that made it worth the while. So Nasser was here for a brief moment before my internet crashed, but you got to see him and hear him ramble for a little while, so it was worth the price of admission. But I want to thank everybody for hanging out. I appreciate it. John Doe says, story of my life. Yeah, don't worry. I will be back tomorrow at some point, and I will make sure to, again, send out the notice ahead of time, probably 15 minutes ahead of time, not that much time. But make sure to hit the bell for notifications. Make sure it's set for all, so that when I do go on, you guys know about it. Make sure you hit the thumbs up button before you leave. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate it. I want to thank everybody for hanging out, for keeping me company. It's greatly appreciated. Yash says, what was that old D&D type movie that has a cult following? D&D type movie that has a cult following. It could be any number of movies. I have no idea. Fly Fox Pro says, glass bottles of ink always look good on a desk. Yes, they do, until you accidentally knock them over. Then they look annoying. Mazes and Monsters, Darkstalker. It could be. There are so many D&D type movies that have been made over the years. I couldn't even begin to guess which one has a cult following. Dragon Slayer. I don't know. I think it's Lord of the Rings. Yeah, that's. I've heard of a movie called that, but I haven't watched it yet. Yeah, seriously, John. He's probably talking about Lord of the Rings. I have no idea. I'm just thinking about cult following. I mean, the only ones I can think of are Dragon Slayer, The Last Dragon. I know it's not the actual Dungeons and Dragons movie because that was garbage. So I would say either Dragon Slayer, The Last Dragon, or Lord of the Rings. Okay, Dragon Slayer. There you go. Cool. Rocky Horror Picture Show. There you go. That's it. That had some dragons in it. Actually, I just had drag queens. But anyway, The Evil Dead. That was a great movie. I love that movie. And the sequels. I only had one sequel, didn't it? It was The Army of Darkness. Was there an Evil Dead 3? I can't remember. I don't think there was. But anyway, I want to get going. You guys have a good night. You take care. And I will talk to you later, all right? Thanks again for watching. See you tomorrow or today, depending on where you live. Bye-bye.